Sometimes functionality needs to be gracefully retired. These changes will have very little impact on most people, but it's still important to a small subset of users. Windows XP and Windows 2003 support is now officially removed from PHP. Additionally, PHP no longer supports functions that return PHP logo identifiers. Do a quick grep of your codebase for the following functions: PHP logo GUID, PHP Easter egg logo GUID, PHP real logo GUID, and Zen's logo GUID. If you have a non-English, non-ASCII codebase, then you should be aware that case insensitivity is no longer locale-specific. Matching for function, class, and constant names now follows ASCII rules, which improve support for languages such as Turkish. If you have non-ASCII characters in multi-byte character sets in your codebase, test before deploying. Now for some deprecations, meaning that these will be removed in future releases. The first is the original MySQL extension, ext-mysql. Instead, use the MySQLi improved extension or PDO MySQL extension. Preg replace/e modifier has been deprecated as well. You should be using preg replace callback function instead. The method international date formatter set timezone ID and function date format set timezone ID are now deprecated. Use the method setTimezone or the function dateFormat setTimezone instead. mcrypt has a number of functions that have been deprecated as well, including mcrypt CBC, mcrypt CFB, mcrypt ECB, and mcrypt OFB. If you're using those, you should be using mcrypt generic and mdecrypt generic instead. That pretty much wraps up the major functional changes in PHP 5.5. In this chapter, I've combined for each with list, I've checked function return values with empty, then discussed how Boolean and unpacked behavior has been normalized, and finally reviewed, removed, incompatible, and deprecated functionality.